the command grab, like, you don't want to grab them. We want them to be scared of the command grab, and that's a threat. Because that does a lot. All right. All right, so now we're going to have our tried and true Dexter versus ZD. You guys have played literally 200 sets.
Yeah, no,
Ultimate.
it's actually also, it has been a while since we've seen these two play. Because Dex hasn't been coming around as much, and we've been seeing a bit of Krapuba, a bit of Peanut come out recently.
Yeah.
So we haven't.
Wow, that cross-up was that was such a raunchy, disgusting, nasty, smelly way to take the stock.
Yeah, like that is a classic ZD thing. We see those drag down fails come out all the time. The narrows just to push them out a little bit. But that one, the DI of Dex, the drift.
No, it was a cross-up forward smash that whipped into like an up tilt and then
the whole interaction, yeah. But
that whole thing was
fair off.
That whole thing just stank.
Yeah.
It was nasty. All right, it's going to work out for ZD, though. Goes up very, very quickly with a stock lead in this game one between these two. Oh, wow. Gets that follow-up. Nice job. Knowing exactly what the percent is in terms of when those matches is going to be a viable option out of that up tilt.
And Dex knew that he couldn't really reach for anything there. And there was a good chance ZD knew that as well. So he anticipated the roll in, but didn't get it. And just like that, though, he is down 3 stocks to 1. And ZD is, we talked about how good Siegel was looking earlier. ZD was on Fox, however, it's been looking.
ZD on Fox is remarkably correct. Remarkably correct. Nice up tilt. That was really great. That was a really great decision because I think even the only thing that could have maybe gotten around it is a fastball air dodge from ZD. So good stuff to him calling out the with a great anti-air with the up tilt.
And getting stuck on the platform against Fox.
Always a difficult thing.
It's always rough. Especially with how much you how good that up air is at covering general space. And Fox's air speed's not that bad whatsoever. So you're able to slightly shift if you need to get that up air coverage. However,
Humana, what it said from ZD.
Yeah. But Dexter is still clawing it, really clawing it back right now. The up air is going to take it.
He's one hit away, though.
He's 1 hit away.
He has to literally play perfect.
But we've seen Wolf. We've also seen that Fox back air.
We've also seen that, yeah. Many times. We've also seen it a lot of times not killed, but that time
I mean,
was
yeah,
fresh.
it's a fresh bear that time.
My man just respawned.
Man,
fresh off the block.
Man,
I just got this from the store. I checked the expiration date. It's good for a while. It's good for a while.
Yeah, but, I didn't even look back at the TV thinking that we could get a stage counter pick. Who am I kidding? We're going back to PS2.
Yeah, it's PlayStation 2. PlayStation 2.
PlayStation 2, baby.
3, 2,
makes the best games.
Yeah.
Going to PS2 once again. These guys are so sick of counter picking each other. They just always go to PlayStation. They always go to one stage.
Like, they know. And also, once again, ZD's a pretty not a big fan of Small Battlefield. So that stage is way more neutral than PS2.
Yeah.
But we're not going to go there. Yeah, but even at this point, it's not. They've been playing so long. It's not ever going to. They're not, and neither of them are losing because of the stage. It's simply because one of them made a mistake like that.
Yeah, see, Dexter looking extremely comfy on that one. That was just really good. Just a straight ledge trap the entire time. Wow.
What was that?
Damage. It's a lot of damage. Oh, drag down. Does it? Oh,
and the air dodge too. He's dead.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. He actually.
I was gonna say you see, it's not a stage thing. Dexter was playing really well, and then ZD brought that one just right back.
Yeah, that was just unfortunate on Dexter's behalf because of a accidentally getting directional air dodge after that, getting kicked off the stage. It's actually sad for Dexter because he actually lost the stock really early on the last game as well.
Yeah.
Because of that, it's a very strange situation that worked against him.
But hey, he got 96% before ZD hit him for the first time this stock. So even though it's Tuesday and he did SD that, he's not looking that bad. But ZD with having his advantage state.
That anti-air up tilt from ZD was high-key immaculate. But that back air, ZD kind of fell right into it. Not going to work out so well for him as Dexter manages to find a stock lead for the potentially going into potentially taking his first game of the set. We'll see. But he's not far out of the woods yet because he definitely is at near up smash percent. Nice up smash out of shield. They're going to go unpunished. He's not minus on hit percent, despite where most up smashes will probably be.
Oh, for sure. It's also not that laggy. Like,
yeah, it's a privilege. It's a privilege.
It's a privileged move.
Oh,
Good
I like that
angle.
ZD goes for that. That's actually a good idea that I see him making use of. Turnaround down smash does have a decent chance to two-frame them.
Yeah,
double up air. The first one fell down, got the single hit, follows up the second one.
And Dex still looking rather good. Of course, not as comfortable as he was a minute or two ago, but still looking good. And recovering high because he doesn't want to deal with the potential, shine spike or there's drag down fairs we've been seeing. Punish.
Dexter putting out a haymaker with that forward smash. Gets a down smash punish. Good stuff from Dexter with good timing. ZD also went at a very.
It was not.
It was an angle. There was no mix up.
There was no mix up. It wasn't a ZD angle.
Yeah, it was a timing of. Honestly, I think it was more like an Oko angle. Oko got those angles all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
They both have really good angles. That was a quick play angle.
Yeah, that was the one where you can tell, like, there was no mix-up on the timing there. Dexter knew exactly, based on the direction, just from having so much experience playing against Fox and knowing exactly when to let the button go, so that way that a down smash can connect with the utmost pinpoint accuracy in order to close it out.
Yep. And back to PS2, as always. I do like these up smashes that are coming out from Dex. A lot of players are worried about it staling a little bit, or what can get an optimal punish at 0%.
Oh, wow, nice.
Dex just knows take damage when you can, especially because it's a good get off me tool. And Wolf doesn't have the best get out of shield options, especially when you're behind them. So that up smash is the best you got.
Oh, wow. Dexter with the fast fall on that one, so that way ZD's not going to be able to get away too easily with that up tilt out of shield. Oh, wow. ZD jumps over the person of the up smash and gets a punish on it with the nair.
Oh,
and that
side
time
B.
Yeah, started the side B a little bit early, and that led him to drift back a little bit before starting the dash forward.
Yeah, there's no momentum cancel. There are like a lot of characters have things that can cancel momentum, such as Villager side B. That's like a frame 1 momentum cancel when it's active. But that side B, you have to be moving in a different direction. Otherwise, it's just going to continue drifting.
That tri-state twister was not even that was just a tri-state terminator. The turnaround, the up smash out of shield again with that. Oh my!
Nice little combo coming out from the ZD. But still, Dex in this lead. That game 1, as dominant as it was, does not look like it matters anymore. Seems like once again the adaptation of both these players, it really is a game-by-game type thing.
That up tilt was also beautiful. ZD's getting really great mileage off these up tilts, and that was an amazing timing on that down smash.
He also up B like super close to the ledge, so there wasn't that much of a threat of getting clipped by the up B. It was a well-timed down smash from ZD with a little bit of placement luck.
Dexter keeping it kind of reserved, doesn't want to. He's well aware of the fact that ZD's punish game is like from playing these guys literally 200 times. He knows for a fact that the punish game can be very strong, and the advantage state can definitely spell disaster and turn one small lead into a huge one. ZD getting little nickels and dimes, picking them up one by one, but it's definitely looking to cash out around this point with a nair up smash potentially. He's getting around that point. Even with the doesn't get the first hit of the up smash.
It only got the last hit, which if it got the first hit, that was definitely the stock. That slight extra damage definitely would have mattered.
Yep. Just a little bit too shy of percent to take that knockback. Same thing there, same story.
F tilt would definitely take it. Back throw would.
Yeah, Dexter reaching out for that dash grab, grabbing nothing but broken dreams as ZD's really hounding to try and finish this off. Oh, goes for the untechable back air. ZD missing the drag down forward air. A little bit of spaghetti from both players. All right, ZD with a run-up grab. Wow.
That?
Yeah, that was a wild run-up grab, but it's going to work out for him. And now at this point, it's we'll see how it goes for ZD and Dexter. ZD looking pretty comfortable, but Dexter he's made these comebacks before against ZD and of course against other players we've seen earlier tonight. It's definitely, yeah. I mean, at this point, he knows for a fact that around this point, the Nair up smash is the only thing that Fox really has left in terms of getting a kill. He's actually almost at the point where Nair up smash won't even work anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't even think Nair would work in up smash right now.
Yeah. But the anti-air with the up air is definitely
up air
a
would
factor.
definitely take it. Back air would
ZD
take it.
sharking, finds the back air, and it's not stale, so it will kill. That was just great gameplay from ZD because he didn't fish too much for that Nair up smash to the point where it could have been like a capitalization for Dexter in terms of like, because that's the strongest thing about Fox. When you really have strong mobility and movement, and it makes you unpredictable. But when you telegraph your intentions to an extent that makes it very easily for an opponent of Dexter's caliber to see through, the anti-airs and the punishes definitely become a factor, and then that lightweight of Fox becomes a factor as well.
PS2, of course. Dexter trying to get back to the strong start that he had. But if he can actually do that, it's a different story. Because ZD has been just adapting to everything Dexter has done in this set so well. Of course, even that game 2, which one Dexter won, was pretty close. That could have gone. Either way.
You got interrupted because I hear a fellow raging off stream. I hear a fellow literally raging. I need to stop saying literally.
Mans is not happy.
Yeah, man is very flabbergasted.
There's a chance. You know what? I'm not gonna say names, but just seeing the
catch of the jump. No jump, but actually Dexter messing up the timing.
Dare is off the ledge like that.
That was mad random. It's gonna work out for him. Oh man, gets the jump.
Back
Scouts
air.
out the jump with a back air. And if it whiffs, it's like, all right, cool, you don't lose anything, honestly.
Yeah. No, can't get a grab.
Not gonna hit. It's too far, too high percent, but we'll get the punish on that get-up attack. Wow.
I also did like ZD knew he was going for the get-up attack too. That shield went up. The second he saw Dex hesitated just a little bit, he put that shield up and was ready for it. That makes sense, because if you're Dex, you can't roll. ZD can react to either roll. So you would try the get-up attack, and ZD was just a step ahead.
Nice parry from ZD.
There's the up smash out of shield once again.
Yeah, ZD was actually one of the, I remember when the game first dropped, ZD was one of the first players in the region to really like push the parry meta in this in the Maryland area anyways.
What's that?
Along with me! Along with me!
I will say, I think, as a whole, the game has been kind of going in a circle in like terms of there's a lot of stuff that we did the first few months of the game that we stopped doing for more advanced tech, quote unquote advanced tech.
But keeping it simple, and just perfect shield.
And then we started using more simple stuff again, and then we started using advanced stuff. Yeah. Now we're back in the simple phase. Once again.
Dexter's gotten 2 stocks off of jump callouts.
Jump call up air.
This game, and ZD kind of reeling back in his cheat sheet a little bit, like, I can't believe I keep jumping. It was probably going through his head is getting caught out with jumps again and again. It's really that's just something that he's got to tune up in his gameplay. Otherwise, he's going to let this one tip away, and that's very easily going to be taken to a game 5. The parry down smash, very unusual, but it will be an offstage situation. Not going to be able to make the most of it in that ledge grab situation. Kind of lets it go. Dexter, whoa. All right, 2 whip grabs, and ZD just cuts out the middleman. Forget the grab, just go for that. Try and shoot Nair out smash. Go out of stock. Now we're even.
Good grab out of shield right there. I think that was a late hit dash attack too. That's dead.
That's
you missed the tech against a wolf who was in down smash range.
Yeah, that is, and it's much. It actually is easier said than done against those really sharp angle late hit aerials to get that tech. And now we're going to game 5 once again.
Ace is a classic.
Yep.
Also, just a quick bracket update. Jerry beat Elmers in losers quarterfinals, so Jerry's making his way to losers semifinals.
Wood is still playing against
Seagull. So this is Seagull versus Wood has happened like every tournament for the last month.
Yes, these two actually, I think you might have said it earlier, or somebody else said it. You did say it earlier. They were tired of playing against each other, so they asked to be seeded differently, and now they're in losing quarters playing against each other. That's likely to happen when you are one of the best players. When you happen to be two of the best players.
Eventually, you can't run away from the seeding for that long.
Yeah, I mean it's just the way it goes.
Eventually, you will run into somebody. But ZD not trying to lose this game, game 5.
No, he's
Starting
not
strong.
dragged down forward. They're looking very strong. Dexter knew they couldn't make it back with the up B, so he tries to go for that Wolf Flash
To
spike.
try to catch.
Yeah,
but,
would have been a good trade in his favor.
But ZD is not giving that to him, and this is a huge lead. Getting a little bit ambitious with that.
Yeah, looking very, very dominant in this game 5. But Dexter could very easily turn that around. With that kill power, gets a sour spot. The little bit of the GTX loser gets that $10,000 back air miss. Oh, but the up air getting a lot of damage off of it, continuing. And now in off situation, ZD going to try and make the most out of this ledge trap, I imagine. Nice
Good
pivot
grab.
Wow.
Really good grab there. Grabbing literally the up air out of his hitbox, but
Narrow miss. Oh, wow, push him off, but he managed to get that up air. That was actually a great option from Dexter. I don't know if he saw that coming.
how do you take the stock right now? That's dead.
That's that classic. It's not the Tri-State Twister, but it's the
Tri-State Terminator?
the Darby Demolisher.
Derby
The Zach
Demolisher.
Demolisher.
Yeah, and that Fox up smash roll. Oh, you can't punish that one there. However, still getting damage on the board,
Oh,
but
man,
it was-
falling up
oh
air,
my.
that's how you know that ZD looks confident.
And he lived that one too. He is feeling himself. But the back here, though, yeah,
He DI'd hard, right. Wow. He knew for a fact that was gone. It was hilarious how fast that stock dissipated. My goodness.
bit of damage. Just
Oh.
ZD is in the driver's. Is this
Yeah.
in the driver's seat?
Yeah, it's in the driver's seat. It's gas, gas, gas. Initial ZD. My goodness.
Dex needs a fair. Fair leads to pretty much everything
Oh.
that he has, but that double dash attack gonna apply some damage on the board. Still looking good.
It's so much. Okay, he went for the jab there, looking for a reset potentially, or maybe he just whipped on the
I
up smash.
think he may have been going for an up smash.
Yeah, it
just
might have been a
didn't
whip.
come out.
Yeah, at this point, Dexter really doesn't have a lot of room for error at all, and he's got to guess. He's got to be right so many times.
He wants that F smash too. 'Cause F smash will take it, honestly.
Okay, another sour spot
there.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate for Dex because he got so much mileage off those sweet spot back airs on that last game, but
When
he's
he needs
had
them the most.
yeah he's had nothing but bad luck and misfortune.
Only get a dash attack off the side beyond the stage.
Game 5 is not quite looking hot for Dexter as ZD. He's pretty poised to take it. Another jump call out from Dexter is going to work out in his favor, but again, not getting the sweet spot. And then he definitely bites off more than he can chew with the dash grab, and ZD picks up those habits that were leading to those stock losses from Dexter, and that's going to be a 3-2 ZD's favor going to the grand finals. Dexter going to take a trip to losers, and we'll see what goes on next because I still see Siegel. Siegel Wood.
It just finished.
Oh, it just finished.
Yeah, it's having an update. 3-1, Siegel.
No! I want to see it.
You want to see the hero?
I want to see more hero gameplay. Damn it! It's
Anyways,
fine.
while we're between sets, let me advertise my stuff.
Go on.
So Nick and Knight is an invitational I'm doing.